Hey there, this is K4A Knowledge for All, and in this video we are going to learn how to add image in Autodesk SketchBook software. That is very simple. All you have to do is click on File, drop down menu, find Add Image button, click on it, and then pick whatever image you want to add to the canvas, to your workspace, and you can pick from images from your computer, desktop, or any folder anywhere on your hard drive. So let's see that in practice. We start with a blank canvas, we zoom out a little bit, and for example you draw something here or some kind of environment or whatever, but sometimes you will need to add some external images. Those images can be different. They can be, for example, some kind of art you already made and you want to make it more complex or change it or use it in more complex scene. For example, you have drawn some kind of character, some kind of knight or wizard, and you want to use it later. Then you draw the environment, the castle, the I don't know, wherever they fight, and then you need to add image to add that character, that wizard, whatever. Or you can we will see that in concrete examples. You can add some kind of concept art which you have scanned with your scanner in real world. Like, for example, I do that a lot. I draw with pencil on paper, then scan it, then add that image to SketchBook or any other software I use and trace it with digital pencil and digital tools to make it digital art and use it later in games or whatever I want. That could be different reason. Or for example, you draw some kind of character art and you need some references for that girl or a boy, so you add images of human body references, real world photos and stuff like that in this document. I have made just few simple images to add, but you can add whatever, as I just said, whatever you want in almost endless versions on or amounts. So all you have to do is click on this file, then that is the first option in our menu here, file, add image, and then browse and find on your hard drive whatever you want to use. For example, in this case, in this video I will use these 64 and 128 JPEGs images because that's what I have made a few seconds ago just to make this video. And when you click on add image, this image will be added to your canvas, to your screen, but it's still not added. You can pick where do you want to place it with this circle gizmo which we have learned before, or rotate it, or even scale it. I don't want to scale it, I just want to I don't want even to rotate it, so let's go back to 0. And that's it. Just click on this X and it's on the screen. I want to add another one. Just go again, file, add image, 64, move it maybe here so they touch like this. That's it. Again, these are just simplest possible examples. You can add, I don't know, warriors, knights, monsters, whatever you draw, or whatever you take from internet as a reference. Or if you work in a team, you're, for example, game designer and you have artists, you take their work to prototype a game, and that's it. Add image 128, same goes. I can put it here and then draw around it, on it, zoom it, and so on. So yeah, I have put this one just to show you what I was talking in previous video, how 64 is actually 4 times lesser than 128. We always, when you talk about texturing, textures and squares, because when we talk about mathematics and numbers, we think 64 is 2 times less than 128. I have to multiply 64 by 2 and I get 128, but actually here we can see when we use texturing in squares, which computers do, we can put 4 of 64 textures on one 128 texture, and that is very important to have in mind when you also in 3D, not only in 2D, because this is how you unwrap your textures in 3D. You put them in something which is called UV space. We will talk about that maybe in other videos, but anyway, it's also very important for optimizing and make your games work faster. So for example, if I click on these layers, I can see now that adding images to my canvas actually made new layer for every image. So if I add new image here, add image, you can see now how I will get new layer here. I think above this 128, and let me add it here so I can show you. Yeah, you can see how new layer is added, so I can turn it on and off like this. When I draw now on that layer, I draw on that layer only, and so on. So again, when I want to manipulate, I have to select that layer, then for example press V to move. Okay, this guy is now behind this layer. We haven't learned that, but for this video I will show you. You can just click on this, not like that, little a bit buggy, yeah, and move it. So now we can see that actually I can put 4 of those. Again, this was just example of adding images to your image, to your canvas, to your document. And again, it all depends how big your document or canvas is. In the start, for example, if I will start a new file, if my image was of size maybe 256 times 256 pixels, and that's some kind of square, and I want to add image like this, and now this image is greater than my canvas, my starting file. So I'm trying to import image which is bigger in resolution than my canvas I'm working on. So the simplest example here would be the simplest solution, sorry, would be just to click on this scaling square to square it, and now I can see the outline of it, and I can go like this, maybe like this. The things which I need here in SketchBook, and I don't have them, at least I think I don't have them, are some kind of snap options and stuff like that. But what I wanted to show you here is now, because my image, my starting point, my canvas when I defined it on my start was 256 pixels, is very small, and I wanted to import the image which is big. I had to scale it down, and because I have scaled it down, it lost its resolution and sharpness, and now it's almost unusable. I cannot see the details good enough to work on it, so maybe I will need to make new file. This time I will try to make it image size 800 times 800 and try to import the same image to see if this time it will look better. File, add image, this background. Yeah, now it's a little bit better, but when I resize it again it will lost a little bit more, but yeah. Anyway, what I wanted to show you here is that you always have to think about resolution of your image before you start, and it depends on for what platforms you're making the games or whatever. If you make for mobile games, if you make mobile games for mobile phones, it doesn't have to be as great resolution as if you're making games for PC or consoles, or I don't know, some kind of high definition stuff. But anyway, try to define it as fast as possible before you start working, because later when you start adding images, importing and stuff like that, you can get lost very fast. That's it for this video. I hope you learned how to change the image size and when to do it, canvas size also, and how to add canvas space to left, right, top or bottom of your canvas. And now we have learned how to add image, which means we can actually make really complex stuff in SketchBook. In next video I will maybe make a video about how to use those different tools and skills which we have learned to make some kind of simple artwork or maybe thumbnail for YouTube, just with copy and paste some graphics, and that's it. So see you in next video, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.